your fortress when the night winds are running on. Be the one light the way. Oh, oh, oh.
Hey everybody, it's Regan here. Sorry it's so dark. It's Super Bowl Sunday and I just finished watching the Super Bowl. Go Eagles. I was rooting for the underdog and I was so glad they won just because Patriots already have enough wins. We need to give some wins to like the underdogs. But today I am going to be going over some basics for cons. I've done some in-depth videos and there's several more that I want to do, but I figured that I should make a video that covers all of the basics because I get asked a lot of basic questions and my other ones go into a lot of detail about specific topics but nothing about like con in general. My bunny is being so funny right now. So there's a couple topics that I wanted to talk about today. One is the difference between all of the packages, and I suppose we'll start with that. She's being really silly right now. You can't see her, she's like right behind the camera. But so there is several different packages there. We have our general admission, we have our single day preferred, and then just the regular single day general ones, and then there's copper, gold, and silver, and then gold first row. Gold front row is going to be like VIP sitting kind of, and it's the very front row, but it comes with all the same stuff in the gold package. So the gold package is going to give you an advantage because you are going to be first in line for autographs, and usually you'll have about 2 to 3 more autographs than a silver person would. And you also get the gold the extra gold panel that's Jensen and Jared, and it's just for gold people. And you will get the karaoke party and Saturday night special. With silver, you get Saturday night special and the karaoke party, and you get like 5-6 autographs. Usually, they don't do as many rows of silver anymore. Ever since they did copper, there's usually only like 2 or 3 rows of silver, and then there's like 10 of gold. Copper comes with 0 autographs, but it is all 3 days, and it's pretty good seating, and it has access to the karaoke party and the Saturday night special. And once you get to general, things are not really included anymore. I'm fairly certain you don't even have an assigned seat. There's like a general section and you get what you get. You go in there and you sit. And that's the same for like our single day people. All of them have access to the vendor's room, I believe. You used to only get access with certain cards, I think, or certain passes, like preferred and copper and silver and blah blah blah. But I'm pretty sure that you get access to all the vendor's room with all of them now. And I know that at San Fran Con, the vendor's room was literally right outside the theater, so you would have had access anyways. The second thing that I want to talk about is pre-registration night. So pre-registration night usually takes place the night before the con starts, and that is also the day when the schedules come out on Wednesday before the con. So for Vegas Con, pre-registration is Wednesday night, and for every regular con it is Thursday night. So you're basically given certain time slots, and you don't have to do this, but you do have early access to the vendor's room if you do this. And you also already have your pass, so you don't have to register on the first morning of con. So you just go in, you get in line, you go for your time. There's pre-registration for gold, silver, and copper, I believe. I don't think you can pre-register for general packages. I've never been general, so I don't know. So you go for your time, you get your pass, and all that fun stuff. And then you can go and explore the vendor's room, and the next morning you don't have to get up earlier to register. Now usually, I'm going to go over schedules next. The schedules vary from con to con, but I've been to cons in different states and different cities, and I'm going to tell you that they're fairly similar. So it's going to start later on the very first day, so it'd be Thursday or Friday, depending on Vegas Con. It's going to be Thursday, but every other con is Friday. So it starts later and it ends around 5, but then on Friday night you have karaoke, which people start getting in line for that really soon. So if you want to be up front high-fiving all of the celebrities, then you need to get in line pretty much right when the theater closes. The Saturday is going to be a bit busier because more people are going to be there, because usually Misha's there on Saturday. But it still starts probably around 9 or 10. And then Sunday usually doesn't start till like 2, but all of the photo ops are in the morning with like Jensen and Jared, and if Jeffrey's there, Jeffrey. So if you have a photo op, you're gonna have to be there sitting around until you do that photo op, and then you have to sit around until the vendors start. If you're staying at the hotel, you can just go back to your room. I've only ever stayed at the hotel that I was actually having the convention at one time. Usually I stay at a cheaper hotel, but in San Francisco I didn't take, we did have a car, but like the convention was way out of the, kind of like out of the city, and we didn't want to stay in the city because it'd be more expensive, so we stayed in the hotel. So yeah, karaoke, there's a sign-up table. Vendor's room is pretty basic. You go in, you buy stuff. Creation usually has a lot of tables. I know they're cracking down on people, so you're selling less supernatural stuff, and that is making the vendor's room kind of lame. I never really went in there in San Fran Con. I stayed kind of outside where Creation's tables were. But yeah, so that is everything. If you guys have any more questions or any specific topic that you want me to make a video on, I can. This is just the basics. Yeah, that is all I really have to say. I will be at Vegas Con for any of you who will be there, so I will see you there. And I don't know when my next con will be after that, because I have not planned. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will see you later. Bye.